Okay, it is June 1st. We'll go over Sunday and Monday's trade. Sunday, Asia Market Open. This was a nice little setup. Super clean, no drawdown. We had market open here, came down, got a 1 minute ifvg here after we swept this Friday liquidity down here. Came down, swept it, 1 minute ifvg, went up, came back down, retested I believe the 5 minute, and then got another 1 minute ifvg. That was enough for me. I went long. Let's go check the 5 minute. Where are we? Over here somewhere. Yep, there you have it. There's the 5 minute retest right there. Bang. ES. I wonder if we had an SMT. Where is it? Asia right here. Yeah, and we got an SMT here. Right there. Bam. Asia failed to retest that 5 minute gap, was not mitigated. So we had SMT, swept this sell side, came up, 5 minute gap, tapped in, SMT off that 5 minute gap with the 1 minute ifvg. Super clean. I hit that for 4 micros, 50 points. It was $400. Yeah, not bad. Nice little trade. Glad that I traded Asia Sunday. And now today, worst PA on earth. I waited all morning to get this trade. Wasn't even that great of a trade. We came right down to this New York PM low. Pre-market. Literally missed it by like half a tick. So we have like perfect equal lows. We go, okay, obviously we're going to come down for those. We have to. Went all the way up here. Swept like this high. It might have been like a 5 minute. Yeah, tapped into this 5 minute, which is like not even that great. The 15 minute was like, yeah, there's nothing there. There's literally like nothing there other than a 5 minute, and I guess like we respected this 15 minute gap here. It's just not really good trading conditions since we had all this LR built up with this 1 hour gap unmitigated sitting right here. So that was a super obvious draw to go lower if we were going to go lower, but then we didn't go lower. Because we ended up coming and then we just filled it and continued higher without sweeping these equal lows, without sweeping this, tapping any of these unfilled 1 hour gaps. Really bad PA. Definitely not trading any of that. So yeah, then we came right back down and got another perfect equal low on that, sweeping no liquidity. Yeah, so I stayed out of it, and then we just went perfectly sideways and up for forever, literally forever. And then I was like, okay, like I guess I was looking for shorts, and I was like, okay, I guess we're looking for longs here. There were so many setups that just did not play out anywhere. So I was really hesitant to even take a trade, but then eventually I was like, you know what, I'll just hit 1 micro on this, and whatever happens, happens. This is my last trade to pass my funded. So we had this first presented 1 minute gap right here. We came down, let's check the 15. Yeah. So we tapped this 15 minute gap here, and it was finally getting respected. Let's just take a closer look at this. Yeah, started mitigating this 5 minute gap again, and then I was like, okay, now I think we are going to go for that 1 hour untapped gap. And yeah, we did, or no, wait. Where am I? I'm lost. Yeah, I'm lost, sorry. Yeah, we got gap fill on the 1 hour. So, I don't know, this wasn't even that great of a trade. because we were respecting this. We swept out all this LR right here, hit the 1 hour gap. 15 minute was respecting it, came back down, but then we hit this 15-minute gap and it was respecting that, and I was like, you know what, this is like 50-50 with 1 micro. It's going to be enough for me to pass the eval. If not, it's 1 micro and it's not going to nuke my account or whatever. So I was just like, I'm just going to put a long in and just forget about it, because we got V shape out of this with the 1 minute ifvg, and then the last 1 minute ifvg was there, and I waited, and then I was like, okay, I'll enter there, and then we kind of just burned through all this liquidity and then kept going up. Yeah, not really a great trade. ES was doing a bunch of wacky shit. Where are we? Yeah, ES was way down here. Was struggling even to get past this displacement down, like all morning, and then New York lunch eventually it like started to get through it. Yeah, terrible trade, because yeah, I don't know, it worked though, so passed the eval.